Hello friends, and welcome to your weekly TarotScopes with me, Intuitive Rene. As you can see, I have laid out the deck here in front of me. I have already shuffled and drawn the cards, and this week the deck that I'm using is the Crystal Visions Tarot, which is really such an awesome deck. And if you stick around to the end, I will be drawing a card from the Enchanted Map Oracle to give a message for the collective. So if this is your first time that you find these TarotScopes, welcome. So as you can see, I have laid out one card per each sign of the Zodiac, and all I do is turn it over and read it for each one. And it's one card, it's one message, it's less than 60 seconds, but it gives you guidance for the week ahead. And this is for the week starting the 6th of July. I can't believe it's July already. So week starting 6th of July. We start with Aries and we go all the way through to Pisces. And then at the end, like I said to you, we will do a message from the Enchanted Map deck for everybody. Now, also, if you are watching on my blog, you will have this intro, this full video, but then if you look below will be if you look at the bottom, there will be timestamps for each of the zodiacs, so you don't have to watch the whole lot. If you are one of these zodiac signs that are right at the end here, you don't have to get through all of that. And if you are on YouTube, there will be the timestamps in the description below. And all I ask from you is a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And as always, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Okay, so let's stop talking and let's get straight into it, because I'm sure you want to know what is in store for each one of you. So as always, we start with Aries. So Aries, let's see what we have for you. So Aries, we have the Eight of Cups. I love the Eight of Cups. You know, the Eight of Cups is basically saying that you're not really all that happy with life as you know it at the moment. You are looking for alternatives. Basically what she's doing is she's walking away. She hasn't made the decision that that's it, she's over and done, but she is saying, well, let me go and see, let me walk this path. There's a path that sort of goes out of the water and around the corner there. So she's saying, let me venture a little bit further down. Let me venture down into the path and see if there's anything else better waiting. So it's a case of looking at your options, okay? So Aries, for you this week, it's going to be a week of looking at your options, possibly turning your back on current circumstances because it no longer serves your function. It no longer serves you well. And you are ready for new, but you want to first see what your options are before you jump to any conclusions or before you make any decisions. All right, so Aries, that's you this week. And now we go into Taurus. So Taurus, for you this week, make sure I'm just holding the card in the center of the screen. You have got the Queen of Pentacles. I love the Queen of Pentacles. I think I'm probably going to say that about all the cards today. Queen of Pentacles, look at her. She sits there. She is so beautiful. She is so confident. She knows exactly who she is. She knows exactly what she is. She doesn't need any external validation. She is surrounded by the most beautiful crystals. But she's all about taking control of material possessions. She knows exactly what she needs to do to get the outcome she desires, and nothing and nobody is going to get her way. So you this week, Taurus, assertive, strong, confident, courageous, brave, all of those key words, and knowing that, you know, you will nurture, you will love, you will take care of everybody around you as long as it fulfills your wishes, as long as it fulfills your desires, because that is your focus for this week. So Taurus, your focus for this week is to make sure that you get and achieve everything that you want while taking care of those closest and nearest to you. I like it. Right, Gemini. So Gemini, for you this week is the Eight of Pentacles. And this is the card of hard work, okay? That's really the only way that I can describe it. The Eight of Pentacles, you can see she's spinning, she's working hard, she's quite oblivious to whatever's happening around her. She is so focused, she is so dedicated. And it's a card of saying to you, you know, that work is important. It's important that we work hard. It's important that we achieve everything we need to. But we must make sure that we're not missing the point of life, okay? So as they say, all work and no play make for a very dull Gemini. So as much as hard work is necessary, and as much as you are good at it and you enjoy your hard work, it's also a case of making sure that you have some balance, okay? So hard work for you this week, but make sure that you're not just work. Take some time out for some fun and some balance in your life. All right, Gemini. Let's go and see Cancer. So we are in Cancerian season. So happy birthday to all you Cancerians out there who celebrate a birthday this week. I love this for birthday week, if it is your birthday week. Magician. The Magician, look at the white dove. He's got everything that he needs. He's got the crescent moon. He's got the white dove. He's got the ravens, which are his, I'm going to call them like his work birds. He's got all the tools that he needs to achieve everything that he desires. So Cancerians, for you this week, it's saying to you that you can be brave, you can be courageous, you will be working hard, but it says that you have everything that you need to achieve the outcome that you desire. So if you can believe it, if you can imagine it, it's a possibility for you. So Cancerians, that's you this week. Hard work will pay off. You have everything at your disposal to achieve the outcomes that you need, want, and desire. The Magician. Create it. If you can imagine it, you can create it. I like it. Right, Leo, let's see what we have in store for you. Okay, so Leo, you've got the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is quite an interesting card, and it's one that comes up actually quite regularly, quite often. So the Eight of Swords is saying to you that you are feeling like you are tied up. You are feeling like you have been completely wrapped up. You are surrounded by these swords, and you are feeling a little bit caged, a little bit vulnerable, a little bit caged. But the message of this card is saying to you that often this feeling of being tied up. So yes, you are being tied up, but maybe it's for your own protection and not to keep you caged and to keep you trapped. So the message of this card is often to check with your perceptions. How are you perceiving situations? How are you perceiving things? And is that really the truth? So it's saying to you that you may be feeling a little bit trapped. You may be feeling a little bit caged, a little bit bound, but actually it's for your own protection and not to keep you hostage. So be aware of perceptions this week, Leo. Make sure that the way that you are perceiving your circumstances is a realistic perception, and don't over perceive and don't always go to the worst. These birds are actually here to protect you and to keep you safe. So are these swords. It's keeping the danger out, not keeping the danger in. All right, Leo. Okie dokes. Let's go and see what's in store for Virgo this week. So Virgo, for you this week, you have got the Four of Pentacles. I love it. Look at him sitting in a tree. He's holding on to everything that's near and dear to him. You know, he's using his feet, he's using his arms, he's using absolutely everything that he has available to him. And he's watching on to see who's coming. So a little bit, what I get from this card is a little bit of paranoia, okay? So he's holding on to absolutely everything that he has, and maybe he doesn't need to. So don't be so defensive this week, Virgo, okay? With everything that's going on around you, just make sure that, again, it's almost similar to Leo if you watch the Leo one, about perceptions, okay? So don't be so paranoid, and don't hold on so tight. Don't think everybody's after whatever it is that you have, okay? Maybe they want to help you. Maybe they want to help you carry. Maybe they want to just offer their assistance. Don't assume everybody wants to take what is not yours, or sorry, what is yours. So Virgo, just be mindful this week that when people come near you, don't assume that they want to take away. Assume that they want to assist and help you, all right? Let them help you. And also, 4 is the number of stability. Okay, it's the number of stability, but on the opposite side, it could be stagnation. So just know that financially, you're going to be okay. Financially, there is stability for you as long as you don't hold on so tightly to everything that you have. All right, Virgo. Okay, now we're heading down here, and let's have a look and see what's in store for Libra. So Libra, what do we have for you? So Libra, for you, we've got the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is saying to you that your mind is crazy busy, and there's a lot of worry, and there's a lot of stress, and there's a lot of anxiety, okay? And often with the Nine of Swords, it's often a card of saying that maybe you feel like you're completely on your own. You can't go to anybody with your worries and stresses. You have to try and figure it out on your own. So it's about being alone. It's about being vulnerable, and it's about not knowing where to turn or who you can turn to. And what's interesting is we've got all of these crows up here, but we've got this one little solitary crow down here, and it's saying to you that, you know what, the crow is available to you. There is help available to you. You've just got to find the confidence to actually voice it and to say something and to express yourself, okay? So Libra, for you this week, all the stresses and worries and concerns that you have in your mind, it's time to offload. It's time to share. It's time to to speak to somebody, get the guidance and help that you need, and realize that you don't have to face all these anxieties and stresses on your own. You have got support. There are people there who love you and who can help you. Okay. Let's see what's in store for Scorpio. So, Scorpio, this week you have got the Wheel of Fortune, which is lovely. So the Wheel of Fortune is one of the very few cards in the tarot that doesn't have any other people. There's no human intervention required. It also tells you that the wheel turns, okay? So if you've done good, the wheel will turn and you will get reward. If you've done bad, the wheel will turn and you will get bad, okay? So the Wheel of Fortune is saying that there's not much that you need to be focused on. There's not much that you need to do. Just trust that the wheel is going to turn and everything is going to work out exactly as it needs to. That's a nice one for you, Scorpio. Everything's going to work out exactly as it needs to this week. You just carry on doing whatever it is that you're doing. Just carry on going through that motion and just know that everything's going to be fabulous. Right. Now let's have a look at Sag. Sagittarius, what do we have for you this week? Oh, nice. So we have got card 0, the very first card of the tarot, which is otherwise known as the Fool. And it's about taking that leap of faith. It's about taking that step off the cliff. As you can see that she's standing on a cliff. She is more focused on the butterfly. She has complete trust and faith that whatever she steps off into is going to be perfect, wonderful. She's not going to hurt herself. She's going to be absolutely okay. So it's about her taking that leap of faith and trusting that the universe has got this, has got your back, and you are going to be amazing. So Sagittarius, that's for you this week. Everything is going to be awesome. Take that leap of faith, step off the cliff, and just know that it's going to be amazing. Very good card. Sorry, let me just get back to that. Very good card if you are starting any new adventures, if you're starting any new projects, if you are starting anything brand new this week. It's a really good week for that. So if you've got ideas and you're thinking like, well, I'm going to wait for the best time, that's now. Okay. So Sagittarius, the best time to start anything new is this week with the Fool card. Alrighty. Now let's have a look and see what we have in store for Capricorn. So Capricorn, we get Queen of Cups. Nice. So Queen of Cups, she's very much in control of her emotions. She knows exactly who she is. Her main focus is on the emotional well-being, of her own emotional well-being, as well as the emotional well-being of her community, of her congregation, of her people, okay, the people of her kingdom. So you this week be focused on getting your emotions in control, keeping your emotions level, keeping your emotions where they need to be, but also to make sure that you can achieve the outcomes that you desire, okay? So if you need to be vulnerable, we be vulnerable. If you need to be strong, you be strong. So it's about making sure that your emotional self or your emotional state is in line with whatever it is that is on your agenda for the week. Okay, but Queen of Cups, she knows exactly how to control and to manage her emotions to achieve the outcomes that she desires. I like it. Right, Aquarius, let's see what we have in store for you this week. So Aquarius, you get my favorite card, the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is all about celebration. It's all about coming together with your friends to celebrate and to acknowledge life. It's about joy, happiness, laughter, coming together. Full moon, and I think we had a full moon this past weekend. So Three of Cups is the card of joy. It's the card of celebration, and it's the card of connecting with your special people, your family and friends, whoever is significant and special, and celebrating whatever it is that's positive in your life. So Aquarius, for you, connect with your friends, celebrate with your friends, and have that awesome, awesome experience. And then we go on to Pisces. Last but not least. Oh, and Pisces gets the fiery Seven of Wands. So Pisces, the Seven of Wands, I mean, you can see he's on his dragon, so he is quite fearless. He's got his armor, he's got his weapons, he's got everything. But look at all these other fiery wands that are coming at him, okay? They're coming at him from all angles, and he feels as if he's backed up against the wall. So he is on the highest cliff that he can, the highest mountain that he can, and yet he still feels as if he is being attacked. So this is the card of being defensive. This is the card of being backed, or feeling as if you're backed into the corner and feeling as if everybody is against you. So Pisces, for you this week, just understand that you may be feeling like this. Understand that this may be quite a an emotional week for you, but it's also one of realizing that, again, perceptions of who's attacking you. Are there actually people attached to those? So in other words, are you just in the wrong place? Are you just needing to be aware of what's actually going on here? Because obviously, like in this card, we can't see everything. We cannot see who's holding this, who's holding these, if anybody is holding these. So we're asking you this week, Pisces, for the Seven of Wands, you may be feeling like you are trapped and backed into a corner. Really look at who's attacking you, and ask yourself, are they really attacking you, or is it just your overactive imagination, or is it just your perception? Alrighty. So, Pisces, that was you. So, everybody, if you have returned, good, welcome. Now we are grabbing our Oracle deck, and this is the Enchanted Map Oracle. And I did shuffle before I started recording, but I have limited space and I don't want to bump the camera, so we're shuffling as best as we can. So Enchanted Map, message for the collective, message for everybody for this week ahead. Whoops. What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? What's coming up for us? And just a general message of happiness and joy. Let's see what we get. So I'm putting them down. I'm just going to randomly cut, and I'm going to take a card off the top. Let's see what we got. Oh, we've got the dry desert. You know, dry desert is one of those where we often think, well, there's nothing there. It's empty, it's barren, there's nothing. But we have got some cacti. We've got birds flying in the sky. We've got our footprints that are there. So is it a dry desert? Is it barren? Is it empty? Is there nothing there? Or is it just a different reality from our own? So you've got to make sure for this week ahead, don't judge any books by the cover, okay? Because I think that's really what Dry Desert is saying to us. Don't judge a book by its cover. Look a little bit deeper, look a little bit further, and you might be amazed as to what you can see. What I also love with this Dry Desert is the sky. So the sky looks to me like there's some clouds coming in, which means that maybe the dryness is about to change. As soon as the rain falls, as soon as this turns into rain and it wets the sand, who knows what's going to grow. So things may look terrible on the onset. It may look terrible on the onset, but know that there are changes coming which could change the reality in a big way. You need to be active, ready, and waiting for that. Don't assume that a dry desert is going to stay a dry desert forever. So friends, that is my message for you for the week ahead. I hope it's a good one, and we shall see you on Friday for your pick a card. So until then, from my heart to yours, you take care.